Wits Picks is finally back. All right, we're finally back to give you guys the locks for this fight card. New fight card, Quillin SALKILLD versus GAMROT. All right, let's give you guys the locks. Let's get into this.
Bang, boys. Wits Picks is here once again. UFC Vegas. What is it? UFC Vegas. Don't know the number, but we're going to have it in the title. SALKILLD versus Gamrot. Starting with the early prelim opener, men's. Obviously, we're going to fade the two women's fights because what the fuck. We're going to see Miles Johns here fighting Jesse Rosas. Guys, this is Raul Rosas' brother, if you guys didn't know. We did a little tape study on this guy. He's pretty mid. Honestly, he's kind of ass. These are two short notice fights, so we can go with Johns, the first pick.
Yeah, we're going with Johns here. I looked at his record. He has a bunch of wins in the UFC, and then he has 3 losses in a row to 3 high level guys. And he beats all these low level guys like Jesse Rosas. So we're gonna go with Johns. They made the odds close because he just got submitted, and Rosas only has submissions. But we're going with Johns first fight minus 160.
Next
Nice.
fight, guys. Next fight. We have Richie Miranda, my boy, versus Manuel Souza. Guys, I'm going to go with the plus 230 underdog here, and I'll tell you why. Number one, Richie Miranda, champion in LFA, amazing wrestler, and he's never been finished ever in his entire career. Manuel Souza, gas is out, has good round one knockout punch power, but I don't think he's high level, my opinion. I just don't think he's high level. I think um, Oki had a decent round with Manuel Souza, and Balaji Oki's insanely low level. So, and that was his UFC debut. So I'm gonna go with Miranda to get this job done by decision with wrestling dominance.
Yeah, so I can't really have a good read and a good pick on this because Richie Miranda's such a good prospect. Both of these guys, they're just both a really good prospects, and Miranda's never been finished. So, it's just hard. This fight will be a banger, though. All right, will be a banger. We can get into the next fight.
Next fight, guys, Louis Sutherland versus Jose da Silva. Guys, Sutherland's the pick here. Didn't really do too much tape study on this Da Silva guy, so I don't think this is a bet in my opinion because I think Sutherland is honestly mid and
UFC debut.
yeah, his UFC debut. I think Sutherland's mid and honestly kind of ass. Beating Tai Tuivasa is a nothing in my eyes. So we really haven't seen too much of Louis Sutherland, but I guess he's gonna get the job done here by decision.
Yeah, we got to go with Louis Sutherland. He's coming off of a good finish, and he's only lost to the Balkan Bear, the boy. So
Well, and Walter, but yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. But Walter, that's different, bro. Walter's just too good. But you know, Sutherland is the pick minus 180 for now. For now, next fight.
Next fight, guys, we have Nurgazai versus Bruno Lopez. Guys, Nurgazai is the pick. Should be pretty easy. I think I just see Nurgazai. I think he's just higher level than Lopez. I think Bruno Lopez is not high level at all, in my opinion. I think he's garbage. And Nurgazai had a good win against Rafael Tobias. And I think he has solid striking and good wrestling. And I just think he's just all around better fighter than Lopez. Nurgazai by decision is the pick.
Yep, exactly. Nurgozai by decision is a good pick. Bruno Lopez beat one can in the UFC. That's it. Nurgozai got slimed out by Ribeiro, but Ribeiro I actually think is a little bit underrated. So we're going with Nurgozai. Nurgozai's the pick. Minus 140. Next fight.
Yep, good picks, guys. Next fight is a fucking banger, boys. Fucking banger. Steven Asplund versus Guilherme Pat. Guilherme Pat, in my opinion, is one of the biggest cans in the heavyweight division. And beating Alan Fry Jr. is a nothing in my eyes. And, getting dominated by was it Thomas Peterson, who just got heel hooked by Walter in 30 seconds. This guy, Pat, he's not built for this game, and Asplund is. Asplund's durable, low key has cardio, surprisingly, and he has good punch power. I see Asplund winning this fight by TKO or points. Lock that fucking in, motherfucker.
Yeah, Asplund by finish, by TKO probably, because he also looks in way better shape now. He's taking the fight game more seriously. And Pat is just low volume, like ready to get chinned fighter. So we're going with Asplund minus 300 for a reason. All right.
Next
Next.
fight, guys. We are on to the main card, and we have a banger here, guys. We have um, Ty Miller versus Billy Ray Goff. Guys, Goff, in my opinion, isn't that bad. I like he has had close fights before, but I do believe that Ty Miller is just the better prospect here, and I think Ty Miller will probably get the finish here. In I would say I wouldn't pick around. I think Ty Miller is probably the most dangerous in the first, but he could gas on Billy Ray Goff, and Goff is pretty durable. So Ty Miller, one of our favorite prospects. We picked him in his last fight by KO. He's cashed us, and we'll do it again. Ty Miller's the pick.
Yes, let me explain why Ty Miller will get the KO. All right, this guy Billy Ray Goff, he has 3 fights. He lost 2 of them, and he won one against a Can Asian fighter off of like Ultimate Fighter or something. But Ty Miller is actually really good prospect with good power, and Ty Miller by KO will happen. All right, guys. Next fight.
Next fight, it's a women's fight, but I'll just go through it real quick. Thainara versus Lemos. I'm going to pick Thainara. I think she's higher level. And then let's move on.
Yeah, minus 260 Thainara for a reason. And yeah, that's it. Next fight.
Next fight, guys. I want you to talk about this one.
All right, Darren Elkins, the guy with probably one of the most CTE brains in the UFC, versus Yadier Delval. And this guy, Yadier Delval, is really bad. He's really bad. But, you know, looking at Elkins' record, these are just all cans. So, listen, this fight is just so dumb, and Delval will probably get a submission, but I don't know, dude.
Why would
No.
no? Just why would they give Delval like another shit fighter
I know, like,
after getting fraud checked by Jordan Levy? By the way, guys, Delval fucked us
yeah,
last time. We bet on him.
yeah.
Fucked
He was
us.
the last leg of a lot of parlays. He was minus 400. He lost badly. He didn't just lose; he got dominated by Leavitt. Um, so guys, listen. Never bet on this guy, Yadier Delval. All right. Same with Darren Elkins. So this fight is a nothing. It's just a good watch because there might be a KO, but that's it.
I really hope Elkins wins this fight, guys. Yeah, I mean, I guess Delval's the pick by sub, but fucking A. Like, it's terrible. Next fight, we have Billy Q versus Carlos Diego Ferreira. Guys, Diego Ferreira, in my opinion, is honestly buns. He got chefed by a shit fighter in Alexander Hernandez, in my opinion. Absolutely chef slimed out. And I think Guru, for some reason, really likes Carlos Diego Ferreira, and he's a favorite. But I'm just gonna fuck it, and go with Billy Q here. I'm gonna go with Billy Q as an underdog. I think Diego Ferreira's ass. He's so old and fucking he's such a pussy. I mean, he beat Ron Betsky, but so what? Everybody beats Ron Betsky. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, yeah. We're going with Billy Q. All right, this guy, Diego Ferreira, nothing special about him. He got one lucky KO against, oh yeah, Michael Johnson. Lucky KO that put him on the map. But, against,
Can't lose to Gillespie.
no, you can't get slimed out in the first round by Alexander Hernandez.
Yeah, that's not. You can't do that.
Current Hernandez. So
Yeah.
we're going with Billy Q, crafty plus 145. Next fight, main event.
Guys, we are fucking here for the main event, guys. This is a fire main event. Wow. This is a really, really good main event because we have one of the best prospects in the entire UFC, Quillen SALKILLD versus Mateusz Gamrot. A lot of things to say about this, guys, but SALKILLD, I'll just say it for now. He's the pick, and I'll explain why. Number one, Gamrot doesn't do good with punches over the guard. Number two, SALKILLD's a great wrestler. Number three, SALKILLD has insane punch power, and number four, it's a small cage and it's a 5-round fight. SALKILLD will find the knockout in this fight or win by points, one of the two. I think you'll find the knockout. Gamrot, when he's pressured, he quits up against the fence. And I don't think his wrestling is going to work against SALKILLD. SALKILLD is an insane scrambler. There's this one when he knocked down Dariush. Dariush went for the double leg right away, and then it was crazy, dude. He scrambled, and then he passed over his back. It was an insane scramble, and got on his back and started punching him, and he got the finish from there. And I thought that was super high level, and I was really impressed by that specific move that SALKILLD did. We'll put it up on the screen right now. I'll explain it. But yeah, I just think SALKILLD is an incredible scrambler, an incredible wrestler. And I think I see him getting some takedowns on GAMROT as well. I think this will be domination, bro. I think this will be domination. I thought GAMROT was a good pick, but like Rebavix has no wrestling, so like obviously he's gonna submit him in the first round. Like SALKILLD is something different. I just think it's a stylistic matchup nightmare for Mateus Gamrot. Quill and SALKILLD. Official prediction: round 2 TKO.
All right, bet. Yeah, looking at Gamrot's record, you can't lose to Dan Hooker and be this high ranked in the lightweight division. All right. Obviously, if Dan Hooker can beat Gamrot in more of his prime, Quill and SALKILLD will be able to defeat Gamrot. All right. SALKILLD is the pick. What are these odds? Let me see. Pick 'em almost. Minus
Minus
145.
145. So good.
So we're going with Quillen. He's so super high level, has wrestling, has striking. He could get a KO here. Quillen round 2 KO. All right. Um, all right, that's the pick. Should we make a parlay for them real quick?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
I think Quillen to be safe, Quillen by KO in points.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be a safe parlay. We'll obviously take Asplund KO or points. That's a lock,
Yeah.
and then Ty Miller KO.
Ty Miller by
Is
KO.
that the 3-legger?
And then Asplund by KO. I love.
Yeah, or points though.
Yeah,
I think
or
that's
points.
yeah.
And
I think that's good. That's a good 3-legger.
yeah, it's pretty good.
If you want to be risky, Miranda by decision, but that's super risky.
Yeah,
But
if you want to be risky, you could add Miles Johns also. Louis Sutherland, Nergozai. Make that a risky parlay, but
yeah, we're going 100% again, as we always do for you boys. If you stuck around to the end of the video, thank you. You guys are goats. We're trying to grind out road to 50 followers. 50 subscribers. We're almost there. Check out our YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Appreciate it for watching, boys. Let's fucking
Wits
go.
Picks is back.